tools are available. Like if someone is interested or someone wants to do some development tool, or if you want to do if you want to check the logs, or if you want to deploy something from the server itself, then there is a tool called advanced tool here. Okay, if you click on the advanced tool, so here you can see that advanced tool provide a collection of developer oriented tool and extensibility point for your app service, right? I can go there. So whenever I will click on the go, it will open a developer tool. It will open a developer tool. Okay. There you will be having an option for SSH, like you can do SSH. Okay. Maybe you can see it here. You can, this is your app services, and these are the REST APIs are available, like app setting and deployment and source control info. You can see the files. What are the different files are there? You can see the environment. What are the different environments? So these are the environment which is being set by the Azure. So these are the system level parameter. Maybe you might be aware about HTTP headers, like what are the different kind of headers we are passing. So these are the different paths. These are the different REST path, REST endpoint, you can say that. Okay, and then if I go to the SSH, then it will give me a SSH command prompt. Okay, where I can log into the system, and I can check the log. I can see the file, what is the file name, and if I want to update the file, that also I can do it here in host. Okay, so this is about the tools. Yeah, one more thing I just wanted to explain here, like we are having an option API management also. Okay, so just let me show it here, web SSH. Okay, so this is the SSH tool. It's loading. As of now, it's not been loaded. Okay, so by the time it will get loaded, let me tell you about the API management. So there is an option for the API management in here in web app. So in API management, like let's say if I want to restrict, or if I want to apply a rate limit on my application, then I can choose the API management. Okay, like here you can see it is telling me to create a API management. Since I don't have any API management as of now, sorry, then I can create it. I can do a create new, and I can create a API management, and then I can define my policies. Okay, so policies in what terms? Policies, like let's say if I want to allow a developer to access those API only 10 times in a given second. Okay, so those things I can apply. So this is one kind of a policy which I can apply through the API management. Okay, so another kind of policies I can do it, like let's say if I want to block that API into a specific region or specific zone, that also I can do through with the API management. Okay, if third thing, like yesterday I discussed a developer portal, like every tech companies will be having their own developer portal. So if whatever APIs are available in my organization, if I want to list it out into the centralized location, I can register my all the Swagger files or the API documentation to the API management portal. So all those API will get listed over there. So the API management will be the first point of contact over the internet, right? Whenever someone will try to access, like for example, in this case, if someone is trying to hit this URL, asapjobs-app.azurewebsites.net, right? So the first request will go to the API gateway, and then it will check your credential whether you are able to access or not. It will check for your role-based access control, and then it will allow you. It will give you the token, or maybe it will give you the token, or it will allow you, and then it will let you to reach till this web app. Okay, so I think it's not been loaded. Okay, so this is a SSH where we can do a PWD and all, and you can see the file routes, everything. So this is about API management.